Hello, everyone, and welcome to beautiful Nassau, Bahamas, for what is an annual tradition, the Bahamas Bowl. Weeks of additional practice and prep for bowl games not only can set the tone for what we're going to see in this game, but for what might be in store next season as well. As we'll see the number 23 team in the country, the Texas State Bobcats. Kickoff team is out there ready to get this bowl game underway. And he'll bring it back. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. So Jacksonville State's offense will get the first possession of the game. And here comes this quarterback. When he takes the field, he brings a certain swagger and charisma out there that not only the entire team, the entire stadium seems to feed off of.
You can feel it. It's different. It's special. Guys like this don't come around very often, but he makes the whole team better. But the belief is strong because he continues to make plays and be there for his team every time they need.
At midfield, he's got room. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both teams.
And these are the ones that get your blood moving, Reese. You get jacked up, man. We don't have to say anything in the locker room, give these big speeches. You know what's at stake, Jesse. You're ready to rock and roll. This is when you prove you're the big dog.
Which is pretty cool, too, because it's been a long season. These teams obviously are both physically and mentally tired, but you're right. For this kind of game, this is the one you circled at the start of the year. You knew that this was going to matter. There was going to be a lot on the line. Now it's time to go out and prove you're the better team. This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Bobcats offense has the ball for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Bobcats want to pick up the tempo. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. And the Bobcats will have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. It's caught. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
When you're going to run a comeback route, you've got to sell like you're going deep, and that was a great job there by the receiver, really making that corner think he was running deep down the field. So we got the corner to turn his hips, turn his shoulders, and then the receiver was able to just pivot around and make it an easy pass.
They're down to the 25 on 1st and 10. From the gun, running back on the move. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12.
Listen, I know there are a lot of DBs out there that all they want to do is get interceptions and dance in the end zone. This dude likes to put his face in the fan, get close to the line of scrimmage, and tackle. And on the opening drive, if he's out there, He gets a huge tackle for loss early. That is a statement play.
Got out of trouble and throws. He's right on target. Touchdown, Texas State. Reeled it in and just made the house call.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the extra point makes it 7-3. They go 83 yards on the drive, and they finish things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass.
7, Jacksonville State.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. Going up top on first down. Steps away. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The number one job is to protect their quarterback, and they did not.
They did not, but my number one job as a defensive lineman is to attack your quarterback and get him on the ground just like this, get in the sack, rattle this guy as much as you can, as many hits as possible on these quarterbacks.
That first down was rather unproductive. Let's see what they've got on second down from the 16. He's looking to throw. Quickly complete. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. He wants to go deep. It's complete. A huge pickup. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
They'll run it from the gun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And now on second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Wilcox. Good, solid tackle. Looking to pick up a first down on third and short from the 43. He'll do it himself. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. He's going to pass. Quarterback moving. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. They're in the red zone. First and 10 from the 20. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. They'll give it to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After that last loss, it's second and 12. Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. Firing toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
It's hard for a defense to have to cover so much space. When the offense goes empty, you get receivers and tight ends and running backs lined up out wide. You've got to expand, and it's harder to cover on the back end.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. So a drive there of 85 yards. And they finish it off with a touchdown toss from the 23. Bringing it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. Out of the gun to give to the back. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. The Bobcats in the hurry-up. I get it that the game is the primary thing about going to a bowl, but there's so many festivities surrounding it. Jesse, what do you remember about something you experienced?
There was a lot of pageantry when I think back to the bowl games I played in, and you have functions, you get to visit a brand new city, generally in warm weather, you get to meet the other team, there's some friendly competition. The biggest thing that stands out to me, though, was a street brawl against the Miami Hurricanes. Bourbon Street getting ready for the Sugar Bowl, about 120 deep. Hard to forget that.
Yeah, and you've seen these curl routes. This is a timing route. Understand the ball's got to come out of my hand right when he hits the top of that curl. Nice job by the QB finding him. Nice catch.
Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. And the Bobcats come to the line with a new set of downs.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can...
He lost one down the sideline. Got it! Takes it to the house! Touchdown, Bobcats!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they close the deal from 43 yards out with a touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on 0. Jukes his way for more. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. And they'll come to the line with less than a yard to go. On second down, just keeps firing. Gets it out quickly. Dragged down at the 30 after a 5-yard gain. That's the end of the quarter. Texas State has the lead here. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They've switched ends of the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. The RPO, fire complete to the left. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. It's a 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back has it. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Off play action. He's got his man. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. That completion delivers a 1st down. He's looking to throw it. Using the quick game. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. It's now 2nd down after the short completion. He's looking to throw. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. Can't get him to the ground. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Noses his way forward, maybe gets 1. They'll mark it at the 18. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. 2nd and goal coming up. A jet sweep pass. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. man, the last thing you want after controlling the ball, moving it down the field, is to have to settle for a field goal attempt. It's 3rd and goal. He's got it. And he won't be able to get in as the defense gets him down at the 1. Here comes the field goal unit. This is a short kick, but the problem is the angle. It's good. Easy call for the ref.
Texas State 14, Jacksonville State 13.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. He'll bring it out. It's Cano. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Got his man to the left. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. From the shotgun, the inside give. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. The Bobcats want to move quickly. To the ground, he's got it again. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Russo. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Complete downfield. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. And the Bobcats will snap it on 1st and 10.
My goodness, this offense has got it rolling. They might put up a 50-burger. This defense, they don't have any answers right now. They're going to have to figure something out.
It's complete. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Tempo and overdrive. One thing I've noticed from talking to coaches about their approach to bowl games is how many of them use it as a springboard for next season. They try to focus on developing some of the new guys, maybe, that have joined them for the bowl practices.
I mean, you get 15-plus extra practices. You start to play and experience more as young guys. The older guys get a little bit more rest. But, yeah, you're building the future. You're building the foundation. You're working on your technique. And you know what? You also get to have some fun. I think that's important for team building, is having fun at your location, doing the different things together to start to build that unity that will make a big difference in the future.
Yeah, there's a saying in college football that your freshman year, when you get to bowl season, you're no longer a freshman. A lot of players grow up. You get the extra practices mentally, and from a confidence standpoint, you turn the page. I can remember back to my true freshman year, we were getting ready to play Penn State. We had a lot of NFL talent in my freshman class, and everybody just seemed to grow a foot taller. They were playing with a different intensity level that really paid off for us the next year.
It's good, and that was dead solid perfect.
That makes the score. Texas State 17, Jacksonville State 13.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Ramsey.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Got the quick pass. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Looking to move it through the air. The throw to the outside is complete.
This is a very tough slot receiver to cover if you're a linebacker because of how quick and how shifty he is. You never seem to know which way he's going, and he always seems to create an open space for his QB.
There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Safe completion on the screen. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Guys, how much better does it feel if you go to that locker room with a lead? They have a chance to do it here. He wants it all. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville State.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. Got it set up on the outside. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. He's looking to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Bettis. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On third down, going up top. That's caught. It's Bettis. Clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. They'll throw it on first down. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Catch in the middle. It's Bettis. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? Now with just a few seconds left, not enough time to run another play, but there is time to kick a field goal and take the lead. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, Reese. A first half spent in paradise, and in many ways, this Bahamas Bowl has lived up to expectations. The passing game for both sides has been outstanding. On point, unrelenting. They've excelled in the short game, the intermediate game, and especially on the deep ball. All in all, a thrilling display of offensive firepower, and these defenses have a lot to discuss here at halftime. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the Bahamas Bowl.
The Gamecocks will kick it away to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Looking for a productive play on first down. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. Now they've got breathing room. Got 6 all the way out to the 20. The Bobcats racing to the line in the hurry-up. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. To the ground to try to move the chains. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. And the Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Pulled down for the tackle. Quick tempo here for the offense.
I'll tell you what, that read game really slows you down defensively, kind of makes you play responsibility football. And when you get chunks like that on first down as an offense, I would continue to come back to it.
Quickly complete. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. The Bobcats are on the move. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Quickly to the tight end. Makes the stop at the 49. Give him 5 yards on the play and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the run. And the freshman does a great job using his technique in getting the man on the ground. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The run from the shotgun. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. The marker rests at the 39, and that's what they need here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And the Bobcats line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, pinning them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. They're working that left side. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. They came out hot on this drive. One play and already near midfield. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. They're setting up the screen. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. New set of downs after that completion. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The inside handoff. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got a man. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. And the Gamecocks have moved it inside the 20. Here's the handoff. Brought down at the 7 after picking up 3. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's looking to throw. It's complete. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Well, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. He'll try to pick it up on the ground. So close to that end zone, he could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. He'll set up to throw. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecock. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
Even the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Jacksonville State, 27, Texas State.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close, David.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now, and you score so quickly, it's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You, keep being aggressive.
The Bobcats moving quickly to the line. They'll run it from the gun. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. He'll do it himself. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still, just a very short gain. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. And the Bobcats with the 1st and 10. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the 1st.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
He'll try to pop the draw. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the 1st down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. He'll keep it himself. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the 1st down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. With the run on 1st and goal. Pushes ahead for 2 to the 7-yard line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Touchdown, Texas State. And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ball game.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Jacksonville State, 27, Texas State, 24.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Pulls and fires complete. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Offense gets set for second down. Guys, Jacksonville State has the lead here as we've reached the end of the quarter. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Here comes the offense on second down. The give to the left. The Gamecocks pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. At the 45 on his way. And the explosive play, they're on the move all the way to the 44.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Just when they're looking run, now up top. Got a man, it's Wilcox. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. From the gun on 3rd down. Quick strike complete. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. He wants to throw. Makes his connection. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. They've already peeled more than 3 minutes off the clock on this drive as they stand over the ball on 2nd down. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Fires to the right. A strike downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Gamecocks want to crank the tempo. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They get him on the ground. He picked up about 4 yards, and the ball spotted at the 10. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Power football with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. This offense not only has a chance to extend the lead, but they can also drain that clock. The snap sets up to throw. They won't let him in. He had a nose for that end zone, but he will be stopped short. Defense going all in to stop the run. They'll try to blast their way in. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. If they can get it into the end zone here, they can really turn up the heat in this one. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Jacksonville State. Up and over, Yamo be there into the end zone.
And you don't want to leave your feet very often in football, but this is one of those areas where you do. In the end zone, near the goal line, you smell it. A lot of bodies in front of you. Just get up, get over top of them, get that touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. That is what they mean when they say ball control. A 14-play touchdown drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner is stopped. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
And now they have enhanced their degree of difficulty on 2nd and long from the 6. He's looking to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Russo. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got the back over the middle. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Unloads to the wideout. The completion well past the sticks. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. He's going to pass. Makes the grab. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. The Bobcats come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
They get to the line quickly.
And that's perfect for the defense. You'll give that up all day. You're winning this game by multiple possessions late in the game. Play big zone coverages, keep the ball in front of you, and tackle the ball carrier inbounds.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. They keep attacking through the air. He's got an open man. Got a lot of running room. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Bobcats! They got the score they needed, but this isn't over.
No, don't call it a comeback yet. The first part, step 1 accomplished. This offense obviously still has work to do, but the defense has to go out and get a stop and get him the ball back.
He'll try to tack on one more. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on 0. They'll start this drive with a pass. Incomplete and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that? It'll be second down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. On second down, he's looking downfield. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, third and long coming. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Going to try to pop one on the screen. On the move is the 30. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a one-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. They want that clock to run. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They feed him again. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Third down play from the gun. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. The Gamecocks will punt this one away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. No fair catches here, looking for room. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Finds his man. It's Bettis. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the tight end. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. On 2nd down, wants to throw. Swings it out to his running back. And after the pickup gets to the sidelines to stop the clock and keep this drive going as they try to save themselves late. Wants to throw on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover and pick up the first. Quarterback wants to throw on second down. Trying to make magic with his feet. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The defense uses a timeout, and we are down to 11 seconds left to play. Never a doubt. And in the waning seconds of the game, they tie it up.
What a kick for that young man right there. And you just see the way it energized and galvanized his entire sideline. They've tied it up late. This thing's going to OT, and they look like they are ready to rock.
We've got a dandy going here, all tied up in the fourth quarter and about to kick it away. Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They'll go to the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions, probably maybe one possession each. Who's the better team?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, in the second overtime and two-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational-type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. They'll put the tight end in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Unloads to the right. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup.
First and goal, Jacksonville State.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Touchdown Gamecocks! They take the lead here in overtime.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
The all-important extra point would push this lead to 7. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Fires to the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Reacted well to the tip, but just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. The aerial assault continues. They'll wrap him up, and he didn't find the same kind of running room this time as he did on the previous play. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. They're bringing heat. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
That is just what you want defensively, right? Bend, don't break. They drove down the field a little bit. They got second and goal. Boom. Create that negative play. Now they got third and goal. Now they got to make some decisions. Do they want to be conservative? Do they want to be aggressive? Either way, an advantageous situation now for this defense.
Third and goal here in overtime, and they need a touchdown. Looking for the touchdown on third and goal. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone. Defense gets a stop. It's over. Fourth and goal. Looking to throw. Lets it fly. And they stop the fourth down pass. The defense gets off the field. This is one of the best games we've called this season. A thriller, and it comes down to the wire here in overtime.
I could watch these two teams play another 6 times this year, just back and forth, trading blows, offenses coming up with explosive plays, big hits all over the field. David, this is what college football is all about.
No doubt. I love your excitement. But where's the defensive mentions? Some good defense out there, too, there, homeboy. I know it's not just offenses that get you excited. Some defensive plays, too. Nip and tuck the whole game, decide in overtime, crushing Colts.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.